Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models, and this is issue 72 of Build Your Own X-Wing from DeAgostini. We've still got the big assembly to deal with today, so I shall come back to that momentarily. But for now, we're looking at the toy Y-Wings. That was a bit short, wasn't it? Yeah, that's not quite right at all. But, yep, I'd never had a Y-Wing. Did have an X-Wing, obviously, but yeah. But, yeah. That's the new one, obviously, from the cartoon that I was talking about last time, with panels all on it. Padme. Yeah, we know about that. Nubian. Right, yeah. Padme, R2, yeah. Right, the building bits. Now, this time we've got lots more bits that we're not going to be using yet. We are going to be using the connection that we got last time. So I shall start doing that. Now I might need to interrupt the video and pause and put bits in place as it's deeper in than previously has been. But we'll find out, we'll see. Right, we connected the wing lights. Now we're plugging this into, obviously, to 19. Now where's 19? I'm going to have to get my glasses back out again. I think it's that one there. Let me have a quick look. No, that's 16. 19 is interrupted by all the other pieces. It's that one down there. Right, so get that the right way around. And that should just go in there. Like that. I'm going to use a screwdriver to push it in. Like so. Feels like that's all the way in. So this is the main switch, the main power switch, so we can turn it on and off. So that's always interesting. Right, now, it's telling me to get the nose cone assembly, which is obviously going to be about here. You can't see it. That's the back. It's going to be about here somewhere. These obviously aren't going to connect, so there's obviously going to be a longer extension piece to be fitted. It says to take them off, obviously, for testing or whatever. I'm going to see if I can get away with just plugging them in and having it close up. I don't think I can, but we'll see. This is 9 and 10. 9 and 10. Oh, the right one's right on this end. So let's have a look. 10 is on the left. So it's got to go. That one's got to go. No, this is going to be too tricky. So I shall do as they say and remove them temporarily. I think they didn't think about it when they told us to fit them initially. Didn't think, oh wait, we're going to have to test it at some point. So yeah. I'll take these off. Actually, I'll just take that one off and loosen that and turn that round to get that out, and do the same with this one down here. Testing is fun. I do like a bit of testing. You've got to make sure it works. It'd be horrible to get to, you know, issue 100, turn it on, and it doesn't do anything like they did with the R2. Although it did work for me, but I know a lot of people it didn't work for. So let's get these plugged in then. 10. Well, as I said, was this side. I can conveniently get down there. I'll put the little bracket back in place because it wasn't really causing any problems anyway. So this is a slightly bigger one. Now, do I remember what these are? I think one of these was a switch. Yeah, that's a switch to tell you if the landing gear is being activated or not. And this is the IR receiver, which obviously we need to receive the IR from. Let's get this the right way around. It goes in a lot easier if you have it plugged in the correct way around. So that's all of that in there. Then we get to plug this one in, which goes that way around, I think. It's got it pictured that way around, but it's also got the thing the other way around, so it's going to be that way around. It's 3 leads, 15, 16 and 17 goes this way around at the end of the row. Right, so they go into there and they go onto there. So let's get that through there. And the other two can go over the top, obviously. That's going to go on there like that. I haven't got any screws out at the moment, but we'll worry about that in a moment. If it even says to put screws in it, it doesn't. Push it onto the mount. Yep, done that. Plug in 15, 16 and 17. So let's have a look. This is 15, which is going to go onto that one at the end. This will leave 2 2 sockets unplugged. I'm trying to think what other sockets might need to be plugged in. And the wings obviously contain the lasers and the engines. They're already plugged in. We've got the cockpit illumination will be one more thing. Next one is 16, which is this one. And then the tricky one in the corner is going to be 17. But let's get 16 in first before we worry too much about the next step. Got to mess things up one bit at a time. You can't mess them all up at once. Get that twisted around enough. Fiddly fiddly. This is... There's no other way of doing it. You can't plug it in and then wire it all up. You can't plug everything in and then have to disconnect everything and then screw it all down, because there's not enough room for all of that. This is 17, which is going to go down there. Yeah, I can't even see where that goes. That's 20. Wait, what? 15, 16. Where's 17? 17 must be one of these over here then. It is. It's that one over that side. Power was the first thing that we plugged in, so it can't be power. As I say, we've got cockpit illumination, but that's going to be about it. Right, it says plug in batteries now and then plug in the cockpit illumination, but I'm going to plug in the cockpit illumination because then that's plugging and then I can worry about batteries. Actually, no, doing batteries involves turning it over. I'll get the batteries sorted out for that and the handheld unit. Then we'll get this one plugged in and then we'll see what happens. Right, the moment of truth. I've plugged that one in, but I haven't pressed any buttons yet. I think it says to flick the main switch. Nothing seems to have happened, which is probably a good thing. It says push the top right button. The laser generator on the wingtips, all 4 lights should come on. There's no lights on at the moment. There's no lights on at the moment. Make sure I'm pointing this in the right place. It doesn't seem to be doing anything at all. Right, let's try other buttons. What other buttons should it do? Opening, closing. No, not doing anything there. Right, something is not working with it. I shall troubleshoot through and see what I can do. Maybe that's off. Let's try it the other way. Nope, still no lights and no anything else. Right, I shall have a look through. It might be that my batteries aren't as good as they used to be, so I shall try that and see. And come back and let you know what's up. So, after some panic searching and asking questions on the internet, I have found a solution, and the solution is that DeAgostini were wrong. You can't test it after issue 72. You need to wait a couple more issues when they provide you with this extra wire. You know I said there was a hole missing? That's what this is. This is for the DC power. But even if you're not using DC power, it still runs on batteries. You still need that plugged in, or nothing happens. They obviously neglected to tell you that in the instructions to begin with, but it's all okay. It works. Look, you've got 5 buttons on here. There are 5 things that happen. The first one is the lasers. Look, the lasers all come on. They obviously don't do anything other than just come on at the moment. I don't know if they're going to flash or I don't know anything else that's going to happen. But they come on. All 4 of them light up. You can turn them on and off just with the push of the buttons. The button down here does the R2 rotation. Makes his head go round. Every time it hits the switch, it goes back and goes the other way. Top one, cockpit illumination, which I haven't sorted out yet. I need to do an upgrades and modifications for that. The front bit's fine, but the back bits need some blocking still. I haven't done that yet. The other one is, what's the other one? Oh, the engines. There we go. You just can't see them from this angle. But the engines, again, all light up, all come on, all glow, as they should. If I tilt it up, this is going to fall off, but let's see if I can't show you a little bit. There we go. You can see them coming on, turning off, coming on, turning off. And the final one, the most important, the fun one. If I need to pick it up to show you though. the big button in the middle is the one that does the most important thing. Let's get this angle there. You can probably see something happening. The S foils go into X-ring position and go back. They used to go back. Now it seems something is not disengaging. The switch to tell it that they're shut isn't working. I've obviously moved it around too much. I shall investigate that and make that work, but that does what it does and works mostly, except for that time. So that's that. So yes, I had to nip ahead a couple of issues to get a wire out to do that, but now that's done, so I won't have to do that in that issue. So that is it for whichever issue that was. What issue was that? That was 72, wasn't it? Yes. So we've now finished 72. We've done all this bits. I shall now take the other parts back out of it and put them away once I've figured out why that limiter switch isn't engaging this time. But picture on the back, I don't know. It's going to be something to do with Padme, wasn't it? Or this one. So it'll be the Nubian somewhere in something. But that's that. So I shall see you soon for issue 73, where we're going to be building the framework around it all. So see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.